With you that we get to do encores of Andrew's Today's Specials from this month, from Customer Appreciation Month. As we come to the climax of the month, we wanted to share with you, well, really, 2-3 of the biggest Today's Specials that Andrew Lessman, the bringer of the world's finest vitamins, does here at HSN. So, first of all, sit back, relax. We're going to give you the exact same pricing, the best value all year long. It starts with my favorite. I never kind of hold any punches on this. I discovered Andrew Lessman through Essential One, because the only thing I was ever good at in the world of vitamins was taking a multivitamin. And then I met Andrew and he said, wait, you're taking a vitamin that looks like this? We have a shot of some of the bright rainbow colors, these rock hard tablets. If you take a multivitamin that looks like this, it's already not as good as Andrew's. And I mean the Centrums, I mean the Nature's Way, I mean the Targets and the CVS's and the Walgreens. This is a better vitamin, more potent, more powerful. It's the world's most advanced and comprehensive. Because the way I figure it is, if I'm gonna take a vitamin every day, I want it to be as powerful as possible. When you stack up what this has in it versus what those guys have, there is only one winner. There's no debate. This has higher levels of everything virtually. So I want to show you the pricing, because this is again, I say late breaking hour. All the pricing is the same as the Today's Special, but it is going to expire. Let's get our year's worth supply of Andrew's Essential One. There's a 6180 or 360 caps. We've sold 43,000 of them. And that's why if you call when the Today's Special is over, that's the pricing you'll pay. If you call right now, that's the pricing where we are. So a year's worth supply is $69.90, which saves you $80. Once a year, Andrew also offers another option, and I've got it on my next chart. It's Essential One, but he blends it with 10 times the potency of coenzyme Q10. This is really special and very valuable. Now look at the pricing here. That's where the pricing will be after the Today's Special is over. So a year's worth of supply is $262. If you order it right now, look where the pricing goes. That is less expensive than the multivitamin that you're buying at the drugstore or the vitamin store. Essential One is that one thing that you do every day that feels so good. And when you talk about feeling good with over 4,300 reviews, it gives you some idea why this is one of HSN's biggest selling products of all time. There's a lot to share with you. I want you to get the facts from Andrew. If you take a multivitamin, switch to this. I would not steer you wrong, I promise you. There might not be the flashy marketing and advertising. What there is facts, and real, authentic, genuine facts. Mr. Andrew Lessman is HSN's #1 selling, more important than that, #1 most highest reviewed brand ever. Here's Andrew with more facts about Essential One.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with what I would have to say is our most important and exciting Today's Special of the year. Certainly CoQ10 is very important. Certainly, well, part of the reason why today's is important. And certainly omega-3s are incredibly important, but we'll be talking about those in a moment. So my Essential One, when we talk about Essential One, we're talking about a couple of dozen nutrients. Your typical one tablet multivitamins do not contain lutein, lycopene, and zeaxanthin, do not contain natural form methyl B12, do not contain methylfolate, do not contain vitamin K2, MK7. They don't contain one of those things, let alone all of those things. The levels of biotin in this product are the levels you'd find in a beauty vitamin, so a standalone beauty vitamin. So there is truly nothing like this product. We put no manufacturing additives in it at all. So all you're getting are the vitamins, the minerals, the carotenoids, lutein, lycopene, zeaxanthin that you want. And today, it matches, I think, the lowest price we've ever had, less than 20 cents a capsule. And despite our adding all of these different ingredients in recent years, the vitamin K2, MK7, the lutein, the lycopene, the zeaxanthin, the methyl B12, the methylfolate, all of those things, and you still get 200 milligrams of vitamin C, virtually a separate vitamin C, but non-acidic vitamin C, so it won't upset your stomach. You're getting a full B complex. You're getting all of the nutrients that when you read the science and the literature, pretty much the one area where you get the greatest agreement with supplementation is that a multivitamin, multimineral, and I have quotes from the Journal of the American Medical Association and the New England Journal of Medicine that talks about that's the place to start, that's the place to go, that's the foundation, makes up for the inadequacies of our diet, which our diet is inadequate. Even if you try to do a great job, our food supply isn't like it was even a few decades ago. So this really is an opportunity to get the nutrients that ensure that on a daily basis, your cells have what they require to do the work they need to do. Plus, you have a choice today. And also something else, even our basic Essential 1, which there's nothing basic about it, contains 10 milligrams of CoQ10. I've always said that CoQ10 is basically like a B vitamin. Most of the B vitamins in my multivitamin come at 10 milligrams. So I now added 10 milligrams of CoQ10 to our basic multivitamin. And we also have a version today, and of course 2000 IU vitamin D3, separate levels of vitamin D3 that alone would justify the purchase here. But if you choose to get the version with extra CoQ10, 90 milligrams of additional CoQ10, a full 100 milligrams of CoQ10, it costs you basically 10 cents more, a little bit more than 10 cents more a day for a year. Typically 100 milligrams of CoQ10 back in the day, we figured it's about $1 a day, or roughly about $360 for a year. So for about $50 more in the large size, 360 capsules a year supply, you get your additional CoQ10. Basically, I think it's about 13 or 14 cents a day. So incredibly affordable, either one you choose. To think that for just $69.90, less than 20 cents a day, you're getting the lutein, lycopene, zeaxanthin, vitamin K2, MK7, the 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate, the methylcobalamin B12, things you never see in a super high-end multivitamin, let alone a vitamin for pennies a day. And there's nothing that compares to this product. It's 100% additive-free, as I said. We use no manufacturing additives at all. It makes it very difficult to produce, but the only thing you're getting inside each small, easy-to-swallow capsule are the nutrients you want and nothing else, the vitamins, the minerals, the carotenoids. So it's an opportunity, and it's funny, as I sit here today, I first introduced this product on television. I've had this product for 45 years. I first introduced it on television at QVC 34 years ago. And something I said 34 years ago, I was absolutely so wrong and so mistaken about. Because 34 years ago, when I was going through the labels of other vitamins, at the time, One A Day and Centrum, and I was talking about all the additives, the artificial colors and the binders and the fillers, and things like carnauba wax and yellow 5 and yellow 6. I said, eventually, all these additives are going to go. This is so bad, old school, making products the old way. Eventually, they've got to go. People are just not going to tolerate these anymore. I mean, already certain medications had their artificial colors removed. A vitamin, a totally healthy decision. They've got to go. Here I sit 34 years after that show, more than 34 years after that show, and you still find an abundance of multivitamins in supermarkets, discount stores, the biggest brands, still containing artificial colors and a whole range of additives, things that you find like carnauba wax, that you find in car wax or shoe polish. It's absolutely crazy when you read those labels, when you look at what's in those products. It's one thing to look at the nutrients that are in the product, and they typically use cyanocobalamin, which is a synthetic form of B12 not present in nature. When your body tries to use it, it will liberate trace amounts of cyanide, a poison. The only form of B12 to use, or forms, would be either methylcobalamin or hydroxycobalamin. Our product contains methylcobalamin. That's the form that your body uses. Folic acid. Almost a majority of us struggle to utilize and metabolize standard folic acid. So we use 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate, 5-MTHF. Why? That's the form that's naturally occurring that your body knows how to use. It doesn't have to convert it to 5-MTHF, which some of us, including me, lack the enzyme to do so. You won't find this, as I said before, even in some of the highest end multivitamins that cost $1 or $2 a day. And again, this costs you pennies a day. And you get your 2000 IU of vitamin D3. You get multiple times the RDA of vitamin E. You get 200 milligrams of vitamin C, and it's natural vitamin E. All the typical multivitamins, the usual suspects you'll find in supermarkets, use synthetic vitamin E. Why do they use synthetic vitamin E? Is it better? Gosh, no. It's just cheaper. So that's why they use it. And how do you tell if it's synthetic vitamin E? Well, instead of it saying D-alpha tocopherol, it will say D-L-alpha tocopherol, which means it's what they call a racemic mixture of two different stereoisomers. So again, if you want to get a multivitamin that truly respects you, there's one choice and one choice only, and it's Essential One. The value is unparalleled, the content is unparalleled, the purity is unparalleled, and that's just a fact. You just look at the label. The inactive ingredients in this product, it's the capsule, nothing else. Everything in the capsule is something you want. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, best pricing ever, best opportunity to save, the best foundation for healthy nutrition that we all need. Even if we pay careful attention to our diet, it's virtually impossible to get the nutrients we need. This is that affordable, economical insurance policy, so you know you get all the things you need, especially that vitamin D. And again, it's comprehensive, it's complete, it's pure, and it's incredibly affordable. So once a year we do this, and then it goes away. Enjoy.
I want to apologize that this is such a fast presentation. Normally, Andrew and I have 30 minutes here. The reason it's so fast is because we're nearly sold out. This is an encore of our today's special. You're getting the same low price, but I have hundreds now left, not thousands. So I want to make sure you see what's left before they are all sold out. We have a 6180 or 360. The 360 is the most popular. The classic essential one, if you order it right now before it sells out, is only $69.90. It gives you a year's supply. We've sold 43,000. I have a few hundred left. If you want more potency with it combined with coenzyme Q10, that is available, but so limited. If you want the 360, that is now close to selling out. That's what the price would be. That's what the price is. Let me read some reviews, since obviously I think Andrew has shared a lot of important facts, and I could honestly talk your ear off about this. I mean, between all of us here watching HSN, those of us that are new, those of us that have been with us forever, I cannot recommend any other product line more highly than this product line. If you said to me, what is the one thing you had to talk about for the rest of your life? This, right here. You know why? Because it's easy to talk about the best. You can't ask for easier. Let me read some reviews. Best vitamin choice. I've been using Essential One vitamins for several years now. About once a year, I do a detailed comparison of these vitamins and other brands to ensure I'm getting the very best vitamin for my money. These vitamins always win in every comparison. I also appreciate that these are made in the USA at such a highly reputable company. I highly recommend these. I have been taking Andrew Lessman's Essential One forever. Hands down, it's the best multivitamin on the market. My family and myself have been taking his vitamins for many, many years with noticeable benefits worth bragging about. I make sure we never run out of our favorite vitamins because we definitely notice the difference. Please let Andrew educate you. Do your homework. You won't find any better vitamin supplement anywhere. Nothing artificial ever, no additives ever. I love Essential One with D3. Many multivitamins upset my stomach or are horse pills I cannot swallow. These are the perfect size and have an incredibly high level of potency per pill. I love listening to Andrew as he is so knowledgeable on vitamins and nutrition. I say this as a chemist that works for the large, I mean, look at this last line, it's crazy. I say this as a chemist that works for the largest vitamin manufacturer in the world, who supplies manufacturers like Andrew, so I would know. I mean, what more proof do we need? I'll do one last one. I wish Andrew Lessman would have the comparison of Essential One to all the other vitamins on the market permanently on the HSN site for this item. This is full of everything you need. No one can touch the levels of all the various vitamins he packs into this wonderful, easy to swallow vitamin. Many vitamins are huge and don't even melt in a warm glass of water. That means they may not be breaking down in your body. As you often hear in reviews of his products, I will never be without this product. When Andrew is here, Andrew has charts that show this versus Centrum. Nature's Way, one a day, Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, CVS. He shows all the levels and versus this. And you know which the winner is? It's this. So I'm asking anybody that takes a multivitamin, please try this. And when you get it home, just look at the label and compare it to what you've been taking, and you'll see why it is HSN's, well, if not our biggest selling product ever, certainly one of the top selling products in our company history. Thank you for your orders. We do see you. We're busy. It's nearly completely sold out. It won't be back again as a Today's Special till next year. It's a once-a-year opportunity to get it at that crazy, crazy buy. Let's go to Today's Special number 2. So the top line is that this is the most sophisticated Omega product in the world. A lot of folks will have been out today and bought an Omega product because of its brain and eye and heart benefits. And what they'll do is they'll take that Omega product, they'll take it today and tomorrow, and then they'll never take it again because of the fishy burps and because of the aftertaste and because it's repeating on you. In fact, if you went out today and looked for an Omega product, it probably looks like this. They are massive. They're huge. I want you to look at these ones, which are the usual suspects, versus Andrews, which is just like a little pot of gold right there. So much smaller, so much better. I'll put that one there so you can see the difference in size. These are monstrous versus this. The other thing that you're about to hear is that Andrews gives you the most beneficial form. When Andrew first told me this, I didn't understand it, but he said, most companies are selling Omega products that are synthetic forms of what we really need. Our body can't give us what this gives us, but you gotta make sure you're getting the right one. Let me just quickly do pricing and then we're gonna hear from Andrew. The pricing is expiring. It's last call and last chance. We have 30 through to 720. If you were to call after the Today's Special, that's what the price would be for a year's worth of supply. If you order it right now, it's $129.90 for the best Omega product that money can buy, saving more than you're spending. What is incredible and why we've sold so many of these is that this pricing is actually our lowest in history. For as long as Andrew's been making it, it has never been a better price, and with over 3,400 five-star reviews, you're gonna see why this is another must-have.
Hi there. Andrew Lessman here to speak about an ingredient that we've heard a lot about for several decades. And I think because it's no longer new, we don't just get it, we don't happen to be as excited about it as we were in the past. Omega-3s, they are the essential fatty acids that our body can't make, that we need to get from our diet. And the only way we're consistently getting them from our diet is if we're eating cold water fish. There are omega-3 available vegetable source, specifically alpha-linolenic acid. But unfortunately, alpha-linolenic acid requires significant conversion that doesn't happen all that efficiently to either EPA, icosapentaenoic acid, or DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. So the best way to deliver those omega-3s to your body is by supplementation or cold water fish. If you're someone who eats cold water fish, then you probably don't even need to be getting the supplement. You're fine. If you do that on a daily basis. But if you don't, then this is an opportunity to get them affordably, to get them correctly. And why are omega-3 fatty acids so important? If we look at it from an anatomical, a structural standpoint, it's really easy to understand how important they are. If we look at our brain is basically a fatty structure. If someone ever called you a fathead, you should say, wow, that's some serious anatomical, physiologic insight, because our brain is a fatty structure. And the majority of our brain, the substantial majority of our brain, is DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. So DHA, as the most important of the omega-3s, and the omega-3 I focus on in our product, is something that we don't want to go without. If we also think about our eyes, and our brain and eyes are very closely related. If we look back in how our body has evolved into what it is today, not surprising, our sensory organs have their origins in and relationship to the structure of our brain. So if we look at our eyes, the retina of our eye, again, principal ingredient, highest concentration in the whole body. That's notwithstanding the incredibly high concentration of DHA, that critical omega-3, docosahexaenoic acid. Super high concentration in our brain, even higher concentration in the retina of our eye. And we all know that as we age, the retina of our eye is one of the most challenged structures in our body, and our vision will change as a result of changes in the structure and function of the retina of our eye as we age. Again, very simple structural rationale for why DHA is so critical. Decades of research underscores the importance of EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, to cardiovascular health and heart health. And again, if you look at the structure of the heart, as important as EPA is to the structure and function of the heart, DHA is even more important. So when you look at our product, the most important thing to recognize is that we are delivering not ethyl esters. We're delivering the pure natural triglycerides that you would get out of nature. Most supplements lean toward ethyl esters because they're less expensive. We do not. You get the triglycerides you desire. And again, I guess this is, if we want to forget about the science and how superior this product is from a biochemical standpoint, probably the most important thing to anyone watching me right now is they don't want a fishy aftertaste. They don't want to get sick to their stomach. They don't want a product that's going to be repeating on them for hours after they take it. I've been making omega-3 products for 45 years. I've certainly in the early days made products that were less than pleasant. We now make a product that's perfect. You do not have to worry about a fishy aftertaste. We found sort of this magical relationship between a natural orange extract we use, and the natural sort of taste and flavor of that fishy taste and flavor from our omega-3 concentrates. And our concentrates have less natural odor than a typical concentrate. But again, when you take our natural fish oil concentrate and mix it with our special orange extract, there's no odor, there's no aftertaste, there's nothing left. In fact, you won't even notice the orange yourself. I've never noticed it in all the years I've been taking it. So we turn a product that's typically one of the products people, I always say, love to hate, that we love to enjoy the benefits of omega-3s for our brain, because our brain changes as we age, for our eyes change as we age, all these fragile, delicate structures. And again, fatty acids are fragile, delicate structures. Their chains can oxidize, so they make up very fragile, delicate structures in our body. So we want to make sure we provide our body with the raw materials necessary to maintain them, to repair them. We don't want to leave our brain, our eyes, without the building blocks, without the tools necessary for them to maintain their structure, because it is unavoidable, it's inevitable that the functioning of those structures, our brain, our eyes, it follows the structure. So they're linked. Structure and function are inseparable. So this product is all about maintaining the structure of the critical tissues in our body, our brain, our eyes, without even considering the fact that omega-3s are a critical structural component in all of the cell membranes throughout our body. So it is a long list of benefits that omega-3s provide. But unfortunately, the typical omega-3 product delivers ethyl esters that are not, in fact, as your body metabolizes them, when it tries to metabolize them, liberates trace amounts of ethanol, alcohol. I think if we want to liberate alcohol in our body, we'll have a glass of wine or whatever it might be. But we don't want to be getting that from our fatty acid supplement. But if you want a product that's designed without additional ingredients or additives, that purely delivers the omega-3s you want, each small, easy to swallow capsule delivers a full 500 milligrams of omega-3s. The typical products in stores, the capsules can be almost twice as large as our capsules, and in many cases deliver less than we deliver in our small, easy to swallow capsule. That will never upset your stomach, that will never repeat on you. And then pricing. In the largest size today, it's less than 20 cents a capsule. Even the size below that is just a little over 20 cents a capsule. Typically, one capsule a day. If your cardiologist or doctor recommends 1,000 milligrams a day, then take 2 capsules a day, and that's all you would need to do. It will never upset your stomach. It truly is the perfect omega-3 supplement. And one of the issues I really haven't touched on that carefully, the typical omega-3 supplement is 60% to 2/3 EPA. Whereas I've been talking about how DHA is the principal omega-3 in your brain, the principal omega-3 almost exclusively in your eye, the principal omega-3 in your heart. So wouldn't it make sense to focus on DHA? Of course it does. But that's not a standard commodity product. That's more expensive to do. But the right way to do it is to focus on DHA. So we give you the majority DHA in our product, secondarily EPA. And notwithstanding that, the product is incredibly affordable today. Best pricing we've ever had on my omega-3 product in 45 years of offering it per capsule. So affordable. So I hope you take advantage of it. Enjoy.
Such an exciting customer finale, folks. This is the Today Special pricing. 2 of the sizes are about to sell out. Next time this is going to be a Today Special will be in 2025. So I want to quickly show you that 720 caps. That's where the pricing would be. If you're able to get one of the final few, it's at $129. The other one that's nearly gone is the $180. That's where the pricing would be. Today it's $49 and change. We are nearly at that 30,000 mark. So keep track of that. There's 3 minutes or sell out. I have over 450 orders coming through. Andrew's covered all those key points. It's the best omega product in the world. It's the most sophisticated. Here's what people are saying about it, and you'll notice a theme. Magda says, amazing. This is the best fish oil I have ever used in my entire life. There is no aftertaste, and it does not make you sick to your stomach like other brands. I can easily take 2 or more at the same time and not worry. I've been on these for about 1 year now. The price is all worth it. I am so much healthier today than a year ago. Thank you, Andrew, so much. Your vitamins are the best of the best. Best omega ever. I cannot count how many different brands of omega that I've tried used over the years. All have given me fish burps. Not this one. I always stock up a year's supply each year when it goes on sale. So worth it. The price on sale is very reasonable. Remember today, lowest price ever. Best fish oil. I have stomach issues and it is very hard to find vitamins and supplements that I can take. I tried Andrew Lessman's line about 20 years ago, but my tolerance was bad. I tried again and was so happily surprised that I can take his vitamins without any issue. The omega-3 is great. The orange taste instead of the fishy taste is very pleasant. I recommend it to everyone. Last one, the very best product you will find, all in caps. I have tried all similar products, and despite the claims that you will not taste it, I did. This product is amazing, does what it says, and there's no aftertaste whatsoever. I will repurchase this in the future. I will never buy another similar product. I trust the name behind this product, and you will be happy with purchasing this product as well. I just want to show you really fast, if I may, just these guys, because this is what we're buying in the stores. We are buying omega products that are gigantic. Are you kidding me? No wonder we're having issues swallowing it. Look at Andrew's versus those. Can you see the difference? I think you can. It's like half the size. And it's more powerful, it's more potent, and it has the most beneficial form, not the synthetic form. This is better than this, and this, and this, and that, and all of them. And the pricing is incredible. I always take for granted that you know about Andrew. I know many of us who watch HSN every day know Andrew very well and are very accustomed to his vitamins being the best in the world. We know it, we've tried it, we've seen it. But I'm also aware that so many folks are tuning in today who have never seen this before in their entire lives. And here I am saying that this is the best that money can buy. It is the best that money can buy. And I appreciate the time we get to spend with Andrew, that he's able to explain it. It's not just, you know, wows and the hype and the gimmick of something that's great. He backs it up with the science and the reality. I say it every time, but I wish you could meet Andrew himself, because you would be astounded by his pursuit of perfection, his dedication to you, to me, to everybody. He won't put a product out that is not the best it can possibly be. Even his omega product has changed over the years. He has evolved it to make sure it gives us the most benefits. And the reality is, our body cannot make what this gives us. And for our brain, for our eyes, for our heart, as well as many other benefits, an omega product is so crucial and vital. If you're not taking one, please consider doing it. I hope you follow the trend of over 3,400 five-star reviewers who say this is the best in the world. Last call, we had 450 people ordering. That's now nearly doubled as we look to get closer to that 30,000 mark. The Today Special was officially about 8 days ago, 9 days ago. Since we're at the end of April, the team wanted to do an extra special surprise and give us one last chance at the best values ever. So we've done Essential 1. The multivitamin, you can always call and ask about that. It's Andrew's multivitamin at the lowest prices of the year, and we just did the omega product. Now we're gonna have a sweet treat. And when I say sweet treat, I mean the most delicious gourmet chocolate that you ever did buy, that you ever did taste. Organic, fair trade, individually wrapped in these little squares. Andrew brings to life the tastiest chocolate that money can buy, that will melt in your mouth, but is remarkable for a reason that nobody can believe. It is heart healthy and can help lower your cholesterol. He brought this to HSN nearly a decade ago and it broke every single record. It tastes divine. You feel satisfied, yet you don't feel guilty. Having a food product is hard because we're all very opinionated. This has thousands and thousands of 5-star reviews. It's the most highly reviewed food product we have ever brought to life. Now, the reason why this is an important today's special is because not only is the price expiring, but we are not selling this again for the next 5 months. We don't sell this during the summer months because of course chocolate melts and Andrew is obsessed with, rightly so, you getting this in perfect condition. So we're taking final orders for Choco Nouveau until the back end of October. Here's what the pricing looks like. Think when you go to the store, to the mall, and you buy a piece of gourmet chocolate, how much you spend. For 360 pieces of gourmet chocolate, today, even at the regular price, it's less than $1 a piece. Look at the price today. Unbelievably priced, $149.90, saving nearly as much as you're spending. There's a couple things that you do need to know. When you order it, you can choose to buy a 66% cacao, a 74% cacao, or the 91% cacao. If you're somebody that says, I don't like dark chocolate, you've never tasted Andrew's. This is the one I get, this one right here, the 66%, because I'm a lightweight, I'm proud of it. This one is the one that really tastes like milk chocolate. My director, Mark, he goes for the 74%, and he loves that. He craves this, raves about it. He just stocked up on his. I want you to hear from Andrew to get some idea why this is such a big, big deal. Oh, by the way, you see this? That says cafe. If you love a coffee flavor, he just came out with a line of the coffee version, so there's like a coffee crunch in it. Serve them, have them in your purse, have it in the drawer at work, have it there when you're feeling like a late night nibble after dinner and you want something sweet. This will make you feel so good. Okay, there's a lot to tell you about. Start shopping now. After we're all done here, you won't be able to buy this again until October.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with a Today Special that's also a monthly special. It'll be a monthly special starting tomorrow. It's just a Today Special today. That's not something we ever do. And the only reason we're doing that is because this is quite unique, because after April, this product goes away for 6 months. I'm sure many of you are familiar. Our Choco Nouveau, even though it's dark chocolate, it melts like it's milk chocolate. So the heat of summer makes shipping it impossible. So at the end of April, it goes away. So for the month of April, it's a monthly special that will continue at today's special pricing. So normally we say at midnight tonight it goes away. This is the exception. It will continue from midnight tonight till the end of the month of April. But our Choco Nouveau, it's amazing. It is the most delicious dark chocolate in the world. You can read the reviews. Over 80% of them are 5-star reviews. It's rated 4.4 stars. This despite dark chocolate being the least favorite chocolate in America. We prefer milk chocolate and white chocolate, not dark chocolate. The reason why it's so well reviewed is our dark chocolate bears no resemblance to typical dark chocolate. Its mouthfeel and texture is that of milk chocolate. We selected our dark chocolate from forms that don't have the bitterness, the dryness of typical dark chocolate. So what we have here is a rich dark chocolate that melts in your mouth thanks to the ingredient that actually lowers cholesterol. Our dark chocolate helps to lower total and LDL cholesterol. It helps to reduce the risk of heart disease. There's no other chocolate like it in the world from multiple standpoints. First of all, you will find it to be the most delicious dark chocolate you've ever tried. In the large size at 40 cents a square. For a gourmet square, typically you'd be spending $1 or $2. This chocolate is organic and it's fair trade. Most gourmet squares are neither organic nor are they fair trade. So you get both of those incredibly important qualities with this dark chocolate. And again, it doesn't taste like dark chocolate. If you read the reviews, countless reviews talk about the fact that they're a dark chocolate lover, they're a real chocolate aficionado, they're someone who really knows chocolate, and they expect it to not like my chocolate, but then they agree that it is the best chocolate in the world. And I wouldn't say that just to say that. If I wanted to say that, I would have to do the work that we did to create this chocolate. And this chocolate is truly like no other dark chocolate in the world. It helps to lower, as I said, total and LDL cholesterol. It works perfectly with cholesterol-lowering drugs. And remember, if you're taking those cholesterol-lowering drugs like statin drugs, it also lowers CoQ10 levels, so you need to be supplementing CoQ10 if you're taking cholesterol-lowering statin drugs. There's all sorts of other drugs now to lower cholesterol, things like PCSK9 inhibitors and bempedoic acid. There's a whole bunch of them. And this works perfectly with all of them. This works in your digestive system to significantly block the absorption of cholesterol and the reabsorption of bile salts. So even if you eat no cholesterol, it still lowers cholesterol by interfering with the reabsorption of bile salts, which your body uses cholesterol to make bile salts. So by stopping the reabsorption of those bile salts, you're effectively lowering your body's endogenous internal levels of cholesterol. So again, there's truly nothing like our Choco Nuvo in terms of taste. There's also nothing like it in terms of heart health. And dark chocolate alone, the levels of protective compounds in dark chocolate are greater than the levels of protective compounds in any other foods that we eat. So if you eat dark chocolate, congratulations. That's the best source of protective compounds in your diet. If you eat my dark chocolate, congratulations, not are you getting the best source of protective compounds, but you're also getting ingredients that will help to lower your total and LDL cholesterol, and also made that dark chocolate the creamiest dark chocolate in the world. The ingredient that helps to lower total and LDL cholesterol is a fatty molecule. The reason why milk chocolate melts in your mouth, it's a fatty molecule. It's milk fat. So the fatty molecule, the plant sterol esters present in Choco Nuvo, emulate the milk fat in milk chocolate. So they both behave the same in your mouth. So you end up having this incredibly creamy, luscious melt, I'm salivating talking about it, melt in your mouth experience from our Choco Nuvo that you'd only expect to have from extremely rich milk chocolate. Dark chocolate has its dark flavor, but typically has a dryness, typically is kind of brittle. But our dark chocolate isn't brittle, it's creamy, even the 91%. And we have a 66, a 74, and a 91. The 66 and 74 more emulate milk chocolate. The 91, obviously 91%, it's almost completely 100% pure. So that is as rich a dark chocolate as you're going to get. And nevertheless, it still will melt in your mouth. You'll be absolutely astounded. The 66, the 74, and 91 are available as our pure chocolate versions, or we also have a version with a little bit of cafe. That cafe version barely has a few milligrams of caffeine, so you don't have to worry about its caffeine levels. Initially, when we were first trying to create its recipe, we tried all sorts of fancy coffee extracts. And then oddly enough, as usual, you go back to basics, and we simply found the best organic, fair trade, delicious coffee beans we could, reground them up into a fine granular powder, mixed them in with our melted chocolate, and ended up with this delicious chocolate cafe crunch. And those are our cafes. So whichever ones you choose, there is no chocolate like it in the world. I thought 15 plus years ago when I first came up with this, that somebody would be bound to copy us, and nobody has. So it's not that easy to do, but it's a remarkable opportunity to enjoy all the benefits of dark chocolate, but still satisfy your palate for milk chocolate. Most Americans don't really want dark chocolate. It doesn't taste that great to them. Ours will taste delicious to you. And that's why there's over 80% five-star reviews on a dark chocolate product that is also as heart healthy as it is. It's also as delicious. And you could look at any dark chocolate in the world, and everybody's taste buds are different. But you will have to agree that this is either the best tasting dark chocolate of the world, or given your own particular taste, it'll be darn close. That it's that good, it's that unique, it's that special, especially because it melts in your mouth. So I encourage you to enjoy it. You get the Today Special pricing today. Once a year, that Today Special pricing will continue for the entire month, because at the end of this month, you will not see it again for 6 months. You won't see it until October. So enjoy.
Well, there's a lot of empty wrappers over here now. We've all been munching away at Andrew's Choco Nouveau, and once you take that one bite, you just love it. And that's why the reviewers say what they say. It's just the best tasting. Because we love chocolate. I'm a chocoholic, and the thing is, if you can give me a chocolate that is better for you, that can help lower cholesterol and is heart healthy, there's no downside to it. Obviously, we're surprised to have this encore opportunity. The pricing is going up, but it's irrelevant because it goes away. You can't even buy it after the Today Special is done. It goes away throughout the entire summertime. It won't be back available for sale until October. So here's where we are. It looks like the 360 is going to sell out. If you buy the 360, it's $149.90. Last call, 180, very, very popular as well. I have slightly more of the 180 available. That gets you home for $99 and change. Extraordinary value for money for gourmet chocolate. 60 now, very limited, and so is the 30. I'll read some reviews so you can see what people are saying, but organic, it's fair trade, it's 25 calories, and it's good. I say this as a personal opinion, but in terms of chocolate, you feel like it's good for you because it is. Here's what folks are saying about Choco Nouveau. This works. The Choco Nouveau is a very tasty chocolate product. The idea that chocolate can reduce cholesterol is beyond belief. The product does what it says it does. My cholesterol level is lower. Thank you, Andrew, for this product. It really works. I've been using Choco Nouveau for some time now. In 1 year, it dropped my cholesterol. You can't argue with success. The best part is that it tastes good too, and it makes a great treat after a meal. Give it a try. Impressive, they actually work. This is the first review I've ever written for HSN, and I'm a long-term customer. I received a sample of Choco Nouveau with another product that I purchased. It tasted good, so I decided to purchase it. I started taking 2 pieces per day as a sweet fix. Well, these things actually work. My doctor was so impressed. She asked me what dietary changes I made. I told her about Choco Nouveau. My LDL bad cholesterol dropped. I am no longer a skeptic. The proof is in the chocolate. Thanks, Andrew. Choco Nouveau, wow. I have been fighting high cholesterol for years. I decided to try Choco Nouveau since diet and exercise just didn't get it low enough. So I took 2 pieces of these every evening, and when I had my labs done, my doctor was shocked. He asked, how did you get it perfect? I told him, he said, well, keep doing what you're doing. I was so impressed that I recommended Choco Nouveau to everyone. I love the 91%. Thank you for making this. It is fantastic. That's Deb. I'll do one final one. Choco Nouveau, I would totally recommend this product to anyone who wants to drop their cholesterol levels. It's one of the best that I've ever used. After taking it for a year, my cholesterol levels dropped. I was extremely impressed. If you're thinking of your health, this is one of the best products out there. I've taken others with plant sterols that were not as effective. May I give you some guidance on what to buy? As you look down here, my talented colleague Jonathan always does this so well because he labels it out for us so we can really see what we're buying. I don't want you to be confused. So this is the 66% cacao. It is the mildest. If you are a milk chocolate only lover, buy 66% cacao. There is also a coffee version of it. So it has coffee crunch inside. This is the 74% cacao. That's my director Mark's favorite. It's a great halfway, mid-level. That's the most popular that people buy from Andrew. Again, has a coffee version. This is for anybody out there that is absolutely a lover of dark chocolate. This is 91% cacao, and it is the best dark chocolate that money ever did buy. And again, there is a cafe version available. They come like this, so they are individually wrapped. They're not bitter. Sometimes with dark chocolate, they don't have the best texture. This does melt in your mouth. So the mouthfeel of this is very pleasant. You will crave this chocolate, but just by having this one square, it's all you need. Again, low calorie and all the things that you would want in a piece of chocolate. Andrew often tells the story of how he truly traveled around the world. He sampled chocolate from everywhere until he found the perfect one. And that is why with thousands and thousands of reviews, I think I actually have it somewhere, but with thousands and thousands of reviews of all the food products we've ever sold, this is actually the most highly reviewed food product ever. We are 2 minutes away from this not being seen again until October. Even if people call and say, I want to buy Choco Nouveau, it's not for sale. Andrew doesn't make it. It's not created, it's not able to be shipped. So the next time I'll be stood behind Choco Nouveau is gonna be October, I think it's October the 10th or 11th, but this is the last chance with over 14,000 sold, lowest pricing ever and anywhere. And for gourmet chocolate that just tastes like the best in the world, you'll eat it because of that, and then you'll see those health benefits come on through. So again, you talk about what you would spend in the stores for a piece of chocolate, and you know it's normally more than $1 a piece. You go behind the glass showcase and you pick a piece of gourmet, and it's normally more than $1. Well, for 360 pieces, we are obviously under $1 at $2.89. If you buy it right now, before it goes away until October, the today's special price is $149.90. So you're saving nearly as much as you're spending. Free shipping and handling and flex pay is available. The thing that most people say is that it's priceless. Oh, I found it. Over 3,300 reviews. I mean, it's that well loved, right? We've done Essential One, the multivitamin. Today's special. It's ending, nearly sold out. We've done the most sophisticated omega product in the world, Andrew's Omega product today's special. That is nearly sold out. And we just wrapped up the final presentation until October on Andrew's Choco Nouveau. Let's end this hour with our monthly special, because this is also ending. It's the end of the month. We have to show some support for our brain. It requires a lot of energy. Whether you are busy all day long at work, or you're a busy mom or dad and just everything is on top of us, this can really help us in many ways. I want to show you the pricing on a product that people swear by. For the month of, what are we, April? For the month of April, this is where we are. The pricing is about to go up to this. So the pricing for the 360 will be $169.90. Today it's $99.90, so you save $70. I'll go through some reviews as well to kind of share with you what folks are saying. But first of all, let's hear from Andrew. This is a product that not only as a monthly special, but all year long sells like crazy. When people try it, they never want to be without it.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with our monthly special, one of our monthly specials for this month. It's been requested since last year because we did a Today special for our memory and brain last year, and unfortunately it sold out pretty quickly. But our memory and brain, this is the next best pricing until the next time we do a Today special for this, which will be sometime later this year. But it is our most comprehensive product to support memory, to support concentration, mental acuity, cognitive abilities, all the things that make us who we are based upon how our brain functions. I think we often take advantage how complex, how elegant all of the intricacies of neurologic function is, because it just all works so well most all the time. I think what we might notice are those small, subtle differences that inevitably arrive as a result of the aging process. This is a product it's a perfect partner to a Today special we'll have this month, our omega-3, because omega-3, that's DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. That is the critical structural molecule for our brain. But if we're talking about ingredients that provide our brain with an opportunity to support itself, to protect itself, to deliver us benefits, then that's how this formula has been put together. We make sure that you get the vitamins that are essential from a foundational support standpoint for brain function. But the key ingredient to this product is something called acetyl L-carnitine. It supports many roles in terms of brain function and neurologic function. Acetylcholine is the most important neurotransmitter in our brain and nervous system. The acetyl L-carnitine makes sure it supports and supplies a raw material for the synthesis of that vital neurotransmitter. And a neurotransmitter, our nerves are kind of a series of circuits and wires that it relies on neurotransmitters to hop between those wires, between those nerve cells, between those axons. And those neurotransmitters are critical, and acetylcholine is the most important of those neurotransmitters. And the ingredient in this product, the key ingredient in this product, is designed to provide support for that ingredient, also designed to support the critical structure of our brain as well, in terms of the lining of our brain, the protective lining of our brain. And then carnitine. Acetyl L-carnitine, we start with acetyl, that helps with acetylcholine, but acetyl L-carnitine carnitine, carnitine acyltransferase. That is an enzymatic structure that's involved in the movement of fatty acids in our body to the site where they're going to be burned, or as we generally do so, beta oxidation of those fatty acids. So carnitine is absolutely essential to the energetics of the brain, to energetics throughout our body, energetics in our heart. So acetyl L-carnitine is a critical molecule to both the structural, the communication aspects of the brain, but also the energetics of the brain. It really kind of hits all of the bases. So again, that is the key component of this product. But then we put in other ingredients like huperzine, bacopa, ginkgo biloba, panax ginseng. These are a series of botanicals that offer beneficial effects to the beneficial support to our brain in terms of providing support for repair. And again, our brain, it's constantly working. It needs to be protected. It needs to have oxygen delivered. It needs to have nutrients delivered. So we also have to support not just the structure of the brain, but the critical structure of the circulation to the brain, making sure those nutrients and oxygen gets to those tissues. Also making sure that waste products don't take a toll on the brain, because as the brain is working, like any tissue, it develops waste products. So we have to protect the brain from its own waste products. We also have to carry those waste products away. So it's a comprehensive formula, but then the brain is a very comprehensive and complex structure. So again, the key to this formula, we start with acetyl L-carnitine, its structural benefits, its benefits to communication and neurotransmission, also its benefits to energetics, because many will say that the critical aspects of our brain as we age that we suffer with the most is the ability to produce the energy that our brain requires. That's why my friend Daniel Lehman, when he talks about all of these ingredients that we're talking about here, and he loves all of these ingredients, he talks about exercise as well, because exercise is what fosters that healthy circulation to our brain so we could deliver all of these tools and carry away all those waste products, deliver the fuel, deliver the tools, carry away the waste products. So when you look at this product, what you're looking at is the most comprehensive source of tools necessary to protect an incredibly hardworking structure that, as we all know, as we age, none of us are getting any younger. I've been doing this on television now this is my 35th year. So in order to do this, I best take good care of my brain. Or when I talk about a dozen different products in an hour and they're different formulas, I'm not gonna have anything to talk about. So I think we all have a life, we all have a job, we all have relationships that warrant our paying attention to our brain. And I think we deserve give it a little thank you. And a product like this, that's a solid thank you. Just the acetyl L-carnitine, the basic structural, the role in energetics, the role in neurotransmission and supporting acetylcholine synthesis. It's something that we really shouldn't do without as we age. And then all the other ingredients, the huperzine, the bacopa, the ginkgo, the panax ginseng, the standardized turmeric, all of these ingredients go a long way to making your aging experience as good as you could possibly hope it's going to be. It's not going to happen on its own. Those of us who want to age as well as possible are going to have to take advantage of tools, take advantage of knowledge, and that's one of those opportunities with this product.
It's such a powerful and important product, and that's why when Andrew is able to share the information, it's fascinating to hear it. Here's what folks have been saying about memory and brain for a while now. If you need more words, this delivers. As I've gotten older, I appreciate having the boost this product provides. Brain search time for a word is significantly reduced. When I was younger, I had so many words swimming in my head to choose from when speaking in real time. And when getting older, not as many words in the brain cloud waiting to be used. This increases those words again so that I have more to choose from when speaking in meetings. Love it. Thank you, Andrew, for being spot on with this formulation. Worth every penny. When I take this product, I notice a definite improvement in my brain function when working on challenging projects at work. By taking this supplement, I am confident that I'm giving myself every advantage in living my best life and achieving my goals. Andrew Lessman is a brand I trust 100%. I think that's a great review. Let me just read that line again. By taking this supplement, I am confident that I am giving myself every advantage in living my best life. I suppose that's at the heart and soul of this, is giving our bodies, it's giving our mind, it's giving our whole being what it needs to thrive and to succeed. And whether it is that search for the right words, it's mental acuity, it's clarity, it's less fogginess. That's what Memory and Brain with acetyl L-carnitine is able to do. Pricing is about to expire because the month is up in 24 hours. So if you want to get the best pricing, well, it is right here. The pricing after the end of the month is going to be, as you see in this column here, so the 360 capsules is coming in at $169. If you're able to order it right now, it is $99 and change. So really great value for money on Andrew's Memory and Brain. One of the things we always love to do is give you what you want. A lot of you have messaged saying, I'm tuning in, I didn't see Essential 1. Is that at today's special price? Our team led by Kevin have just given me the heads up, folks. We're gonna end this hour with a very brief revisit of Andrew's Essential 1. I know maybe you're just getting home or you just had dinner. This was a special hour where for the customer appreciation finale, we brought back all of Andrew's today's specials at the same pricing. Now, this is Andrew's multivitamin. It's the best in the world. When you stack this up against Centrum or One A Day or Nature's Made or CVS or Walgreens or Target, you will see that this is, in virtually every scenario, more potent and more powerful and pure with no additives, fillers, or binders. It is the best in the world. It's how I discovered Andrew. So once a year, Andrew does a Today Special. For a year's worth of supply, this is where we are. So I'll show you the two charts, actually. This first one, I think, over here is, let me see if I have it. No, okay, I'm gonna show you this one first then. This is Essential 1 with coenzyme Q10. That is always the most popular because Andrew blends it with CoQ10 just one time a year and it gives you 10 times the potency. If you buy it regularly, that's where the price would be. If you buy it right now with our final few hundred left, it is $119.90. So you're saving more than you're spending. You don't have to have it with the additional CoQ10. And if you just do the classic Essential 1, it's around $70. Whichever you choose, it is better than these guys. When you see, it's always an easy way to tell. If you take a multivitamin that looks like this, that is a rock hard tablet, it's already not as good as Andrew's. Andrew's is an ultra fine powder that is easy and gentle on your stomach, that does not cause the stomach issues and upsets that so many of these guys do. Why do they make it like this? Because it's cheaper. Why do they have artificial colors? Because they just do. Do you know how many times that formula has changed over the years? Hardly ever. Do you know how many times Andrew's formula has changed? We've lost count. He's always changing and adapting and evolving and improving. So one of the things we always say is, I'm not great with vegetables and eating enough fruits. I'm just not. I know I should, but I don't. I know I should, but I just don't. You know what I can do? I can take one of these every day. I can do that. It takes seconds. I take it with a glass of water. I take it with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I can do this every day. And I'm increasing the levels of all those important vitamins and nutrients and minerals. The supplement gives me and my body what it needs. So this I can do. So maybe for a loved one, a son, a daughter, a husband, a wife who you know is not eating as well as they should, we want them to be their healthiest possible self. This is something to get them. And obviously when you order this and it comes delivered, you have it right there on the kitchen counter. Every day you go to it, it's got the flip lid, you take one out, and not only physically do you feel better off, but mentally you feel better off. If I'm gonna bother taking a multivitamin, I wanna take the most powerful one that I can buy in the United States of America. It's this one, not those. It's this one. It's why it's one of HSN's, if not the most highly reviewed and best-selling products of all time. It is certainly an all-time bestseller. We have hundreds of orders coming through. We are moments away from losing a couple of these sizes. This is not on television again until 2025 at today's special pricing. There are two options, with or without the extra CoQ10. I always buy it with the extra CoQ10. So the one I bought is the 360 for $119.90. That's the one I always buy because dollar for dollar, it's just the best value for money, and it breaks down to be truly, and I mean, look at the value of the CoQ10 alone is $112. So that's where I go. If you don't want the CoQ10, at the extra potency, go for the classic Essential 1, and that comes in at around $70. But whichever you do, as Andrew says, just make sure you do something, because by doing something is better than doing nothing. 009317, we've done Choco Nouveau, his gourmet chocolate that helps lower cholesterol. That won't be seen on TV again until October, because we don't ship it in the summer. We did Andrew's Omega product, the most sophisticated in the world. We talked about memory and brain for the end of April's monthly special. And of course, my all-time favorite, Essential One. Thank you for shopping with Andrew and I in this hour. It is a Monday night, and that means we've got some things to do. On the way next, open house. Which VIP guests will I have? I'll show you right after this. Thank you for watching. Let's go.
These work just like a regular light bulb. You just screw them in like you would a regular light bulb. Oh, man. I bet you it's that same breaker that's always